friend, welcome. If we haven't met yet, I'm Jen. I'm a part-time online clothing reseller, which means I go to thrift stores, I buy used clothes, I list them on eBay and Poshmark, and I sell them hopefully for a profit. Today, I have a thrift haul for you. A little bit of a story. I went to the bins. I had a pretty miserable time at the bins. I did a thrift with me, so you can see that if you want. I did a haul number 1 and a haul number 2 of all the items that I found at the bin. And because it was so miserable and I didn't really find a lot of things, I had a little bit of time after and I went to the Salvation Army. So these are the items that I found at the Salvation Army, and I was hoping that it would be a little bit of like redemption, you know, like I would find something wonderful. Like I found at that particular one, I found flax the last time I was there, which I love reselling that brand. It was not super redemptive, but I'll show you what I got anyway. This is a t-shirt, and actually this sell-through rate was pretty good when I looked it up, because I was like, I am not gonna buy this if the sell-through rate isn't good, because it's REI, which is a wonderful brand. Actually, should I keep this for me? No, I should not. I don't need another t-shirt in my life. They had it priced at $3. REI, yeah, for the most part, I like reselling. This is a 1X, and when I looked up like REI long sleeve t-shirt 1X, the sell-through rate was really good. So bought that for $3. Let's see, everything's kind of shoved in here in the box. This is a pair of linen blend pants. The brand is LL Bean, and they are, yeah, definitely capri. They are a light blue and not super wide leg, but a little bit of wide leg. LL Bean is one of my bread and butter brands. When I say bread and butter for me, that means like it's gonna sell within a year. I wish it could sell faster, but I don't find super high sell-through rate items where I live, and so it usually takes a little longer to sell. And then I try to hit about $15 in profit. So this is $5.99, but yellow was half off, so I paid $3 for those. This, I believe, was also a yellow tag. I hope so. So this is a vintage shirt, and it's very bright and colorful, but I just thought the print on it was fun. Although I'm noticing the back is upside down. Oh no, all of it's kind of, so like this is one piece of fabric, and here it's right side up, and here it's upside down. Why would they do that? That's so weird. Anyway, this is Act 2. It is on a paper tag, and it is unfortunately not made in the USA. That's kind of a bummer. When I get vintage stuff, I prefer it to be made in the USA if that's possible. But anyway, it says Gardening with Granddad on it, and it has gardening tools and flowers, and I saw a watering can somewhere. Oh, I think there's the watering can. I just thought it was so cute. Super fun. It was priced at $3.99, and then I bought it for, half off, $2. So all right, the only thing I was thinking is, yeah, this is a woman's shirt. So why does it say Gardening with the Granddad on a woman's shirt? Weird. I don't know. This I bought for my husband. I love, that's kind of the, one of the perks of thrifting for a living. I mean, I guess maybe it's not really a living. It's extra kind of, I'm not paying my mortgage off of this. But this is a rayon shirt. It's very like beachy and just white. My husband in the summer goes like full on like Hawaiian shirt, flip-flops. Like he's like a man in retirement on the beach in the summer. He's great. He has such a vibe. Anyway, I just thought this fit and was not like, sometimes he goes places and he's like, do I really need a very bright, colorful Hawaiian shirt? No, but now we can still have that kind of vibe without the bright Hawaiian stuff. This is Jamaica Jacks with 2 X's. Pretty sure this is vintage, although it's made in China. But now we're to the point where things that are made in China are vintage. I don't know for sure that this is vintage, but it is 100% silk and an XXL, and has kind of this texture look to it. It has some thick stitching. I'm not great at keywords, but I know I'll use camp, like camp shirt with this. So there it is in all its glory. It was priced at $4.99 with the yellow tag, so I paid $2.50. This was on a new rack, and I paid $5 for this. And these are a pair of like pull-on pants. They are, you know, more of like a straight tapered leg, but it's J. Jill Love Linen, and they are 100% linen. And that makes me happy. J. Jill is one of my like favorite bread and butter brands, especially in their linen. It can sell really fast. All right, this was just priced at $1.99, and this is very much vintage. Tennessee River Gold. And let's see, this is made in the US, 100% cotton. And this is just a vintage t-shirt with a big old sunflower on it. I thought it was fun. And then this is single stitch, so hopefully you'll be able to see. Whereas like, do I have just a regular t-shirt sitting around here? No. Modern t-shirts will have a double stitching here. So this is just single stitch. I am not like a vintage expert or by any means, so I'm just sharing with you what I know. Anyway, I thought that was kind of fun, and for $2, why not? This is also $2. This is a tankini top. It did not have the bottoms with it, but my experience is with this brand, I can still sell this for maybe $20. If it were plus size, it would be better, but it's a size 10, I think, if I remember correctly. Land's End is the brand. So plus size tankini tops in that brand sell really well. Actually, it's a 12. But what I like about it is it has the cups and the underwire, and it actually has the cup size, and people like that sometimes. So anyway, I just thought it was kind of a fun pattern. It's in excellent condition for $2. I would have bought that at the bin, so why not buy it here? All right, this may have been a bad decision, but okay, first of all, it's like excessively long. I know you can't see, but if I hold it here, which is my like actual waist, but like my natural, like where I would wear my pants is more down here. And if I have it here, it hits my foot. Like it's really, really long, but it's a skirt. There's a couple unfortunate things about it. One, it's excessively long. Two, there's no size or material or brand on it. I think it's linen. I mean, like, I don't bet, but if I bet, I would bet that this was linen. It's that linen-y, but you can see here, it's handmade. So somebody made this. So just a linen maxi skirt, and then it does have like this detailing here at the bottom, which I thought was really cute. And yeah, it just seems really well made. There's a really long slit. I guess that's not excessively long. It probably goes a knee, considering how excessively long the skirt is. Anyway, I mean, I'll have to measure that, but like this would fit me. So I wear, I don't know, it depends on the brand and where I'm putting it on my waist. But I wear like a 1X, 2X sometimes, so somewhere in there. And then this also yellow tag. I love those yellow tags. So, oh, did I tell you what this one was? Sorry, this one was $6, so I got it for $3. And then this was also $5.99, got it for $3. All right, so this is Chicos Travelers. I'm trying to not buy at Chicos, but I keep buying Chicos, which is dumb because it doesn't sell very well for me. But if you're a reseller, do you resell Chicos? Does it sell well? why should I stop buying it? No. Anyway, this is, the Travelers has like this slinky material. I also, yeah, anyway. So like, you know, it travels. You can wad it up and it's not going to wrinkle, right? And then this also had this on it, which I thought was just fancy. And my experience with Chicos is, yeah, so there's sequins and all sorts of good stuff. There's a little bit of it over here that kind of like goes to the back a little bit. What is that? Like a bird leaf? I don't know. Anyway, it is, you know what? As I'm looking at it, are the sequins supposed to be, when I saw it in the store, I thought they were just supposed to be spread out like that. I still think it looks kind of intentional, but now I'm wondering, like, are sequins just missing? Can you see the stitching on that? I don't know. I don't think the sequins are missing, because I think the stitch on the sequins is larger than the stitches here. Does that make sense? Okay, anyway, I bought that. Maybe that was a mistake. I'm gonna have to look into it a little bit. I don't know if Chicos does like style numbers. I know some brands do and some don't. There's not one on here anyway, so that's not helpful if they do. But I will do a Google lens search, so that's one of my favorite things to do when I don't know what I'm talking about, which is often. I like to, you know, take a picture, throw it through Google Lens, and then sometimes a style name or keywords will come up, and that helps me. So that's it. Thank you so much for joining me. Make sure you like the video if you liked it, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you soon.